Speaker. We're returning to that breaking news now. The King will attend hospital next week to be treated for an enlarged prostate, Buckingham Palace have said. The palace added the condition was benign and will be a corrective procedure. This, of course, follows the news that Kate Middleton is being treated for abdominal surgery. We learnt this around about an hour and a half or so ago now, that Kate is already in hospital and, as we understand, had a major surgical procedure. I think the word major has been employed based on the in-hospital time of recovery, which we understand will be up to around about 2 weeks. And then on the back of that, we have this further statement from Buckingham Palace telling us that the King is going to be taken to hospital next week to attend to an enlarged prostate. Joining us now, former BBC Royal correspondent Michael Cole is with us. Michael, afternoon to you. Interesting timing in some respects that we have two senior royals, including the monarch, of course, that are having medical procedures. What's your response, firstly?
Good afternoon, Ian. Quite unprecedented. I've never known anything like this before, but perhaps Buckingham Palace, learning from Kensington Palace, has decided to be upfront with the information, getting it out now, and probably mitigating the impact of it by getting two pieces of momentous royal news out on the same afternoon, within, as you say, almost an hour or so of each other. Of course, the announcement about Kate Middleton, Princess of Wales, going into hospital yesterday is not a minor matter in any way whatsoever. It quite clearly is a serious condition. The good thing to say about it is that it wasn't an emergency. It was planned, and Prince William, Prince of Wales, was with her, and it all went well. What it was, we don't know, apart from the fact that it was abdominal surgery. And I think she's entitled to her privacy. She may be a princess, but she's also a person, and she's a mother, and her children were most concerned about her, and certainly her husband. So it's up to them to decide when to tell us what we need to know. At the moment, I think the statement was admirable. It was one of the fullest statements of that kind that I can ever remember. And I think Buckingham Palace has followed it up with the King going into hospital. This is an announcement that is going to happen for this procedure, and that it's benign. Well, that's an important matter because if it was not benign, the prostate would be removed by surgery. That would be the normal procedure. Fortunately, it's something which the medical profession is very, very used to, and in this country, we've been practicing it for many years with great success. But it's definitely serious for both of them. And it's all we can do, and I think all we should do, is wish both of them well and a full recovery. But it's certainly a blow to the royal programme. The Princess of Wales has said, and I think it's characteristic of her conscientiousness, that she's going to do her very best to honour the commitments that she's having to cancel, because quite clearly, Ian, we're not going to see her in public this side of Easter. I understand that she's going to Windsor, where the Waleses have a home, Adelaide Cottage in Windsor Great Park, to recover with her children. And that will mean that the Waleses, will not be going abroad anytime soon. I think they were off to Italy. They both share this love of Renaissance art and history and buildings. That, I'm sure, will have to be put on hold. And I think there was talk about a visit to Australia and New Zealand later in the year. The King, of course, has his own programme, and that will have to be restricted too, or rejigged very substantially. He's off at the end of the year to the CHOGM Commonwealth Heads of Government meeting in Samoa, and during that time he'll go to Australia and New Zealand for the first time as King. So this does knock things sideways. It is unprecedented, and at this stage, I think both palaces are to be commended for being as upfront and as detailed as is decently possible. These are human beings as well as being royal personalities. They're entitled to their privacy, but we also have a right to know. We are their subjects, and up to a certain point, we should be informed as fully as possible of what is going on. It avoids speculation, and that, I think, at this stage is a very important thing.
Michael, thank you. We will speak again, I'm sure, over the next few hours here on talkTV. Michael Cole, former BBC royal correspondent, with us on the